mukbang, and I have just started eating. I started eating, and I was like, you know what? Let me just record this so I could, you know, put out some content so I could get back on track. And today I have some Chipotle. I have some corn, some guac, and some chips, and my little Sprite on the side. Let's talk about what's in my bowl. So what I have in my bowl is some chicken, some white rice, some black beans, romaine lettuce, some peppers, and yeah, that's it. Did I say chicken? Chicken as well. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, so today I'm gonna be talking about relationships, and per usual, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so after the video, or now if you'd like, whenever it's more convenient for you. Like the video after you finish watching it if you like it, and let's get straight into the video. So yeah, let's talk about relationships. So my first relationship was when I was about 14, I would say, even though like my parents never knew about it until like after the fact. So I don't know if I should consider that a relationship, but it was a year, so I'm gonna just roll with the flow. Yeah, you can have that. Take it. Come on. So yeah, so I was 14, and I had met this guy from my dad's church, and he was nice, he was treating me right, and I gave him a chance. We called it off because we just kept on taking breaks, and you're not supposed to be taking breaks like that. No. You want to take a break for that, just break up with me. So that was just the type of time that I was on, and then after a year, that was that. Then proceeding to 2015, I was 16. No. Yeah, I was 15 when I had met my son's dad. We met, and we started talking, and then we met up once. Because we started dating before we even met each other like face to face, which is ridiculous. So let me take a bite because I am hungry, and if I keep talking, my hunger is going to go out the window. So yeah, I was 15 when I met my son's dad. Well, I had a friend in church, and I was really heartbroken from the first relationship that I was in, because that was like my first boyfriend. So I'm like, I need to get over this guy. Like, I really want someone like to make it official with. I want to date, I want to speak to someone, I just want to have someone, because at the time, I don't know why, but I was so afraid of being alone. And that's something that I've come to realize now. Like, you don't really need anyone, because some of us, we do want to have someone just to feel that, you know, that extra lean on the shoulder. But eventually there comes a time where it's like you can't be relying on people for your happiness. So you just have to stay focused on yourself and those who are inside of your circle. So my friend, she hooked me up with him. We have like 5 years together, but relationships do come with their ups and their highest ups and their down and their lowest downs. But it's up to you if you want to keep trying to make things work and make things right. I'm young. I fell in love at a really young age. I had a baby at a really young age, and I don't regret my son at all. Listen, I know I'm going to be able to see my great-grandkids, my grandkids, all of them, so I'm good. As much as you might want someone, you don't know what someone's intentions are towards you. They could seem one way when you guys first meet, and then fast forward to a few years, you're like, who the heck is this person? I don't know who this is. And it's just, people change, life changes, real life hits, responsibilities hit, and people's likings change too. You okay? Relationships are a big commitment, and if you're not willing to sit down and do what's right to, because when you're in a relationship, it's not like you're single. It's not like you can go do stuff that you used to do when you were single. So that means that you have to sit back from a lot of things that you used to sit up for. If you can't respect that someone doesn't want you doing something, then you shouldn't be with them. And it's okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me try to finish up this video before this little child comes and interrupts again. So relationship are a commitment. It's gonna teach you a lot, and it's really gonna open your eyes for a lot of things. For example, like if you're in a very bad relationship, toxic, where you guys fight physically, verbally, and the list goes on, it's gonna open your eyes to realize that that's not what you want, right? So you're gonna what? You're gonna go looking for someone else. Not right away, obviously, because especially if you guys have years together, that is gonna take a lot of time for you to get over. And let me tell you something, girl. If he don't respect his mama, listen. If he don't respect his mama, he ain't gonna respect you. And that has been proven. Okay? Don't settle for any less. Okay? If he doesn't love your hair, if he doesn't love your eyes, if he doesn't love my mom body, don't be with me. If he doesn't love your skinny self, if he doesn't love your no booty self, it's not always from what's on the outside. You can love someone, it doesn't matter how they look on the outside, it's mostly what's in the inside. You have to be mature about things, especially when it involves relationships, because now you're taking responsibility for someone else's feelings too. You can't go around being a whoa and expecting for your girlfriend or for your boyfriend to be okay with that, because it's not going to be okay. You can't expect for your partner to want to believe you after you've lied to them the majority of the relationship. After you've painted this image of yourself, it's just not right. I don't have a lot of experience with relationships, but I can tell you, in the relationship that I've been in, I feel like I don't need to be in any more relationships, honestly. Relationships are stressful, but that's how things come about. That's how you get married. That's how you fall in love. That's how you live that happy life that me as a female, and I'm assuming every other female, would want to live. You would want to travel with your partner. You want to make babies with your partner. Some people have a lot of trauma within relationships, like basically in a relationship that has screwed you up mentally, and it's okay. Everything works through time. Eventually there will be someone who's gonna love you for who you are, not for what you have, not for what you do, but for who you are. And always remember to love yourself first. If you don't love yourself, and I give this advice to myself too, because after having a baby, your body changes. Everybody's body is different. Me, I started losing weight when I gave birth and everything, obviously, because that's when all the water is starting to come out. Then I fell into postpartum depression and I gained all this weight. I go up and down on the scale, which is okay, but I'm learning how to love myself and realize that no one is gonna love me the way that I love me. I know who I've been for the last 20 years. Don't settle for any less. If you want a guy who's gonna treat you right and be there for you, don't settle for a guy who's gonna treat you like crap and not be there for you. Don't settle for any less of what you have set up for yourself. Relationships are about loyalty. And don't just go, if you're now getting out of a relationship, don't just go around acting as if you're just trying to get over someone, because that is not going to help you. It might help you in the moment, but then what if that person ends up just leaving? MIA. What are you gonna do then? Start to cry and start to miss the other person that you were trying to get over? It's pointless. Just work on healing yourself, and then you think about moving forward, moving on to someone else. And also, if you're in a relationship, right? You're in a relationship and you're fighting with your partner, what is the right thing to do? The right things to do is to sit your behind down and talk about it. Talk about what you didn't like. And if that person can't accept the fact that you're speaking up to what bothers you, then they're not meant to be with you. Right, AB? Right? Yeah. Then they're not meant to be with you. I know it may be easier said than done, but let it go. You don't go around fighting with your partner to then go entertain other people. So what are you gonna do if you have a husband and then you guys fight, or a wife? You're gonna go try to talk to someone else, and what? It's gonna lead to divorce, and what? Divorce is no joke. It's not. It's a lot of time consumed that you have to have. You cheat on your partner, you're only hurting yourself. Sometimes these advices just come out of nowhere. Value yourself. Love yourself. Cherish yourself. If you're single, cherish yourself. I don't regret being in a relationship. If I could go back in time, I would just be living life. I wouldn't even be thinking about being in a relationship, honestly. Because you're just stopping your life at a very young age. I stopped living my life when I was 16. Because ever since, I've just been in a relationship. I don't care. It's my life now. I don't mind. But if I could go back in time, I would tell myself, you don't need someone. But here I am, talking to you guys in a Chipotle with my baby on my lap. Right? Yeah. I hope these words help someone. This advice. You guys are all accepted. You don't have to look for acceptance from anyone. You're loved. You don't have to ask someone to love you. If someone is gonna love you, they will love you on their own. You don't have to be like, oh, do you love me? Why don't you love me? What can I do for you to love me? If someone loves you, they will value you. They will cherish you. If they see you upset and they know you're upset, they will speak to you and even apologize for what they've done. Or if they haven't done anything, they will try to console you to help you feel better for whatever the reason is that you're feeling that way. And if you're upset and the guy is just like, all right, I'll talk to you later. Girl, they don't care. If you guys break up, give it like a week or so. He's talking to someone else. He has a whole bunch of girls' numbers, but us, we're here like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But love yourself. Value yourself. I'm filming, but I'm gonna leave this here. Value yourself, love yourself, and accept yourself for who you are. I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching me eat and struggle with my baby. And I'll see you in the next video.